I'm going now to my check of my fencing project here on my Village Park Paradise site. And this is the morning time, and I'm expecting them to be filing the blocks. I just had a good talk with Old B about my problem with this old man now on the side of the bungalow. So I'll show you when I get there. Tomorrow will be the last day so cold of our ECQ. We don't know yet if it's gonna be extended, but I'm already get so fed up with this quarantine. It's fine when it was general because we can cross borders, but not in ECQ. This is really hard because there are items that you want to pick up in Mandawi City, in Talisay City, but you can't with the ECQ. And the social distancing is fine with me. As long as you still got your items, it may takes longer. But my old B and my daughter loves the social distancing. In fact, they said it should have been 5 meters apart. And that's the difference between an introvert and extrovert like me. I like meeting people. And this virus thing, I need to be, of course, social distancing with the people I don't know. And it will also, it does affect the videoing. I like to do my pricing video, my viewing videos. But I am now so limited to what I can do. So I've seen that they are filing. I'm here now on my fencing project. So this is what Junel has done so far this morning. He filed the blocks here on this side. And the lawyer is fixing the muck, of course, and then after they continues digging. And on this side is old Lito. He's now getting good at filing blocks under, of course, the supervision of Jonelle. So to make sure that he's done it right. But the old man is learning so quick. In fact, he's doing 3-phase on the extended 3-line blocks. So he's done this line, and the third one there. So I could see that the old man is a fast learner on this skill of filing blocks. But of course, Junelle will check it from time to time because to make sure that it's done on his standard. So the Daloy is continuing the digging. Because as you know, yesterday we only stopped here on this column towards here. So this is the next column, and that's the second one that the lawyer is digging. What I have a good talk with Old B about is if you look at the bungalow, they already start putting their water on the top back of my fence. And you know what will happen? They'll be showering there. They'll be making all the mess. Look, all their pots and pans, laundry. So what me and Old B was talking is we will be extending the column in line with this one, and we decided that to end it up on this front is to put a beam on top of this 7 line of hollow blocks. Now, after that, a column before the bungalow, which is this one, after the beam, we will be extending this column 2, 3, 4, and 5 on top of the beam that we're gonna be putting in on both side here, so I could put more barrier like a fence on the top that can be slotted in with an extended column to avoid all this. They have now started to put the water here. So they will be showering, they'll be washing, and all the water will be there on my wall. Look at all of this mess. So they're used to having this kind of mentality, and also to make sure that I have a higher fence here on the boundary for the rubbish purposes, deterring of the rubbish. I will be extending this column, 2, 3, 4, 5, a column before the bungalow. After the last beam, I'll put on a metal like railings or a metal deterrent to prevent all the hanging of clothes, of course, like that one and all this. And also it will mean that they'll be higher here as well towards the boundary line, so to prevent from the throwing of the rubbish. So that's what me and Old B was talking about, because of, you know, this is supposed to be Old B's project, but I'm still the one who's supervising this. So we will be pouring the floor on the back of this one. All the back of the wall we poured with concrete, and also fill out the flooring on the back, so it'll be sloping down towards the BB, the budget bungalow, because the old one's on my back. Then the water won't go on my wall or fence. So that's what it is. So that's the next one being dug by the Loy. Hopefully we can do all this week. So it's now 11:40. This is what they are so far. So Old Lito is doing the 4-phase filing from this side here. That's the first one, second one, third one, and where he is the fourth one. So Janelle was on this side. So one more line and he's on the horizontal. I think he will just catch up with this one, because he forgot he moved his line before he files this one, but I think he can just catch it up. And the Loy here is continuing the digging for the next line of blocks. Hopefully we can all do this before Friday. I'm going back down. This is the afternoon check, but I think I'll just stay there. For my fencing project, I bought a gallon of cold mineral water for them to drink on. I mean, like the processed water, but I put it on the big gallon of Old B's drinking waters, then just throwing it on the rubbish. It's very hot right now, and which is favorable for us working than raining, because it's going to be so muddy. Now we are here on our summer that was late because of the early typhoon season. Asa ka? Nagdakog tubig oh. Bugnaw ni. Napa dito imong baso? So Janelle was just going back to get some more rebars for the horizontal line. And I told him that I bought you a gallon of cold water because it's really hot here. And we have some disposable cups, so it's not going to be so bad. So you can see there the line that we are in. So that's what I mean, that me and Old B suggested that the top of this one will be finished on a beam, and then where a column before the budget bungalow, it will still be a beam, but I will extend the column so I could put more metal railings on the top to prevent them from chucking or throwing the rubbish over on my side. 3 o'clock, this is what they are so far on 4th level, and the 3 phase here. Janelle already put the horizontal bar on the 3rd level. So he is now just filling on the gaps on the 4th. So you can see on the 3rd part there's the horizontal, and on this side here Old Lito has also put the horizontal on the 2nd file of the additional 3. So you can see here and needs another horizontal towards that end. So we are on the last hour. So far is 127 hollow blocks been laid out. So there's 3 faces here and only 4 levels, I mean 4.5 levels, 4.5, because the other one got 5 levels, and this one here Old Lito was trying to do that last end so we can put the horizontal on the top of this. So going further here, I'm now nearing the budget bungalow. So this is how it looks like, and so tomorrow we will be using all the blocks that we are having here in stock. And going to where I stuck my shoes. Wait. We will just leaving this to dry up so much so we can burn this properly. As you can see, we just leave it for now to dry up. Because our attempt was unsuccessful last time with so many green ones, but you can see it's starting to wilt down more, so we might have another go of burning this again this week. As we go near here on the side of the budget bungalow, so obviously we can use all what we have in stock for hollow blocks for tomorrow as we file on higher on this side. And this side we continue on further here on this side. So we have done, it's 134 blocks in total of 10 bags of cement used for today. So this is what level we're here on this side and on that side. Gihigta na ni mo tay. Kay basig maparihan na sundang. Higti karon ni. Higti na lang ko nagsiguro siyon. Wala, butang ra. Temporary ra higot tay ba? I just want these rebars to be tied up because you don't know. When we come back here, it won't be there. Temporary lang good tay. Because there's no more max, so that's why we're stopping at 4:30. But this is like a good day's job anyway. So we have 2 more. So we are now done for the day. We're keeping all our things back to our workplace. We've used 10 bags of cement and 134 blocks for today. So this is like the additional one on this side and then the additional on the top here.